Hello and welcome to another episode of Pitstop Fracas. I'm joined today by two esteemed gentlemen. It's been a long time, so Brother Kunle, how are you, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Lewis win. Everybody's out again. Sun's shining outside. It's a good Sunday. It's a good Sunday.
Brother Marks, how are you?
Yeah, man. Could be better, but you know, this Lewis win does make up for a bit of a crappy week that I've had. But yeah. And if you don't mind, can I just say a quick word on that? Quick?
Of course.
Yeah, man. I just want to say, as some of you might know, that a hurricane has hit the Caribbean and it's hit a number of islands, including my home island of Grenada, specifically the island of Carriacou, where I'm from. Like Lewis Hamilton, I'm of Grenadian heritage, and it is kind of heartbreaking to see what's currently happening out there right now, where there are many who are in need. And thank you in advance for anybody who's actually donated and seen my posts on Twitter and Instagram and whatnot. I know a couple of the guys will be reposted as well, which I really appreciate. But again, the work's not done yet. If you can, wherever you are in the world, just have a look out to see where you can donate, whether it's London, New York, Toronto, South Africa. I'm sure there's people out there that are doing things to get stuff out over to Grenada, because the people are in need. But again, it's all greatly appreciated. And my island isn't the only one affected. Jamaicans will obviously need help as well. People from St. Vincent and the Grenadines as well, they got hit really bad. But as I said, all help is greatly appreciated, whether it's monetary or if it's a non-financial donation you can make. It is all very much appreciated, and I know my people and my fellow Caribbeans will greatly appreciate whatever help you can provide.
No, that's very, very eloquently put, and my thoughts go out to those people in the Caribbean islands that have been affected by this natural disaster, and hopefully you guys are all safe and that your family is safe as well. Okay, now back to the F1, back to the jovial, back to the good news. So it's been 945 days. Not since 2021, Saudi Arabia, that we've sat together as a podcast and we've spoken about a Sir Lewis Carl Davison Hamilton victory. And of course, it's been a long way, and of course it had to happen in a special place where he set the record, another new record, another one. The 104th win and the 9th time at the same venue. 9 times at Silverstone. Taking the record away from Michael Schumacher. It's his record and his record alone. Lewis Hamilton has come through and won the British Grand Prix. How are you feeling today, guys?
This victory is as sweet as this Hennessy I'm drinking right now, man. Like, I waited a long time. I don't drink, I don't drink. But I had to bring out the Hennessy XO for this one, man. This is a great win. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. From yesterday, from quali, and you're looking at it and you're thinking, all right, it's a possibility. And they were quite quick in the rain. So it was literally just about let's just see what happens. And the way quali went in Q3, it kind of was like, oh, that was a bit. George picked up the pace and got it, and you're like, oh, yeah. But you always know there's a chance with Lewis Hamilton at Silverstone. I mean, this is a track like he knows it like the back of his hand. Listen, part of the track's named after him. That's just goes to his greatness. And to be able to see that live, I'm so jealous of all the fans right now, man. I'm so jealous of all the fans right now. It's been a long time coming.
No, I know. Lawrence was there. Lawrence was there on the main street when man crossed the line. I know some other mutuals of mine were there, listeners of the pod. Jealous. I'm not gonna lie. I was so vexed. Yeah, it kind of like after the happiness of the win, like passed through. You know, it's been a good day. I was just sitting there going, how can the one race I attend, yeah, kind of Alonso Duncan, man, and everyone else gets Lewis podiums and race wins, and they're all happy and celebrated. I had pain, bruv. I just had to lie on the floor in pain.
I still watch that video to laugh. You was in pain,
bro.
Nah. I mean, it's crazy because like you tend to realize that you take these things for granted. Like when you waited for so long, I'm like, damn. So like, I'm acting like I've not been here before. It's crazy. Like it's 104 wins, but it's like it feels like a first because it's been so long. I mean, like I'm sure Magic can relate. Like when the Celtics won, you must have been rolling around like you was packed. Like you've seen your team win before.
Listen.
And then you win again after a very long time, and you're like, so it feels nice to win. Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, the podiums were okay. Everyone knows the car. The car's not been a winning car, but like, you know, get the P2s, the P3s. Those were nice. Those were fine, but like, you know, that top step feeling, it's different. It hits, bro. It's like, ooh. It's like crack that don't go. Like it's crack that's hitting. Like every minute you realize, oh shit, Lewis actually won. And it didn't just like, you know, hey, left to me, if it was a straight, flawless 20-second victory up the road, that would have been fine. But like, you know, he didn't win in a dominant car. He didn't win in a straightforward. It wasn't straightforward. It was mixed conditions. It was like, you know, is he going to be able to hang on? Are they going to be able to, you know, it was different things. So it was like, you know, it's them kind of wins where like, you look back and like, that was satisfying. And that's what it feels like. I watched that race from La Pointe till the end, and I was like, okay, he might win this. He might win this, you know. There was a point of the race where it's like, you know what? Maybe P2, P3 will be served. Like that would be the best. And then when the opportunity to win came up, it's like, oh, 12 laps.
Listen.
You might, yeah. I don't know. It's a feeling that you can't really describe. Like you gotta feel it to know it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's it. Like you gotta feel it to know it. Like
that after that last pit stop, yeah. And you're watching him go, and you're like, okay, cool. What's happening? What's happening there? And it's like he's gone on the softs, and you're like, all right, he's got what, 12? Is it 12? Is it 12 laps to go on the softs? And it was just the laps will count down. But because Silverstone's got such a long lap as well, it's taking. You're just there watching. It's like, why is it not lap 50 yet? Why is it not lap 50? But it just kept going down, and you're like, okay, cool. And like you just there praying, that Norris could keep Verstappen at bay as well, because Max was just on it. He was on it. That third stint, Max was on it. You cannot dispute that. And it looked like he was going to catch.
I put in the group chat. Like we can't defeat this guy.
You can't.
I put in the group chat like
you were doing that. I was in church. I was in prayer, bro. I was locked in. I was
like, in my head, I was like, you know what? Like, you know, Max has not had a great race. The Red Bull has not looked fast all weekend. You know, he broke his car in qualifying. It's at least at this point, you know, at some point in the race, they were settling for P4, P5, you know, and then the final stint comes, and this guy is like lapping 4/10 faster, 5/10, half a second. I'm like, bro, what is this guy, man?
He was doing half a second in a sector. And
in a
like, what?
And I'm like, what is he doing? Like, Like you
That
cannot
would-
ruin the vibes of Silverstone. It's Silver's like,
Yeah.
bro, like just let it go. Like, and then I get PTSD of that one time where like Lewis got like the double overtake and then he got blamed the next lap. And then I'm getting some PTSD like, oh shit. Norris is gonna come, Norris is gonna overtake, Max is gonna come, Max is gonna do the same. You're gonna be have to fight in Piastri for P3. It's like, oh, this is gonna be long. And then Matt said, like, the laps is not it's a flipping, bro, why is that lap so long?
Hey. You just didn't watch it. It's a 90-second lap, you know. You're like, oh my
bro.
God.
And then you're looking at the timing screens, like you're looking, okay, 2.3, 2.1, 2.5, okay, we're good. And it's like suddenly it goes down to like 2.0. It's like, and you're like, but then it got to a point where it's like, I think 3 laps to go, and the hards wore off, and like everyone's pace sort of became stable, like,
I think it's more of a case that Lewis didn't drop off.
Lewis didn't drop off
He kept
significantly.
the tires there with thereabouts.
Like the real tire whisperer came out today. Like,
yeah, that's what happened, man.
Like
he was managing his tires so well on the softs in those early laps. So when he had to use it, it was basically Max couldn't keep up. Because it's like when Max finally got past Norris and it was like 6 laps to go, and you're like, you know what? If Max is caught Norris in that time, if Max is doing half a second in a sector, obviously he won't keep on doing that because his tires will wear out a bit. But he was like, there was a chance he could have got him, but then you're like, no, 3 tenths. Okay, this lap he's only down 3 tenths. Then it was like 1 tenth, and he's like, and that's when you're like, okay.
When it comes back, when it's like, okay, you're only doing 2/10 a lap, and it's like 3 laps to go. It's like, okay, unless there's like an accident. And in my mind, I'm just thinking, don't be a bozo. Don't be a bozo. Just keep it on the track. Don't go on the curb. Don't slide off the curb. Don't go wide. Just go straight. Just drive. Don't even think about doing fast laps. Just go straight. Do the barest. Just keep it on the track. Just bring it home. It's like, seriously, I don't know that feeling. Again, like I said, right, you cannot really describe that feeling of watching. The last time I felt like this with a Lewis win, maybe when he won 100. Because before 100, he had taken, like, there was a lull of like no wins, like, it wasn't. It just felt like 100 was taking too long to come. And I was like, okay, this is. Then 100 came. And 100 came in similar conditions, right? Mixed conditions in Russia, Lando going off and all of that stuff. But it felt good. It's like, that's my Don. That's my guy. Like, that's my guy. Like, yo. Because I was watching, like, bear in mind, this is like, I wake up 10 o'clock to watch the race. Bro, if it goes early as
it's ruined.
It's early, like the race is gonna end before midday. I've not even had breakfast yet. I've not even had time to like think of what I'm gonna eat. So if this don't go well, like the day is ruined, the week is ruined, like I'm just gonna be grumpy. So it's like
I've been there, man.
Bro, just do this for me, man. It's like, and then it's like, yeah. if you don't win a race this season again, I'm good. Like, because like it's been too long, man. It's been too long.
Yeah,
way too long.
I'm with Mary in the chat where she was like, "Bring on Hungary," because I got one more in me. I got 105 in me. It's there. Like the car's being. If the conditions are all right, the cars can be up there. It can be up there to compete. So,
you know what? I don't want, like, I'm keeping my expectations bottled in. I'm not gonna lie to you. The only thing that's left for me with Lewis in this sport is number 8. Like, give me number 8 in Michael's yard, and I'm just gonna relax, sit down, hold a bottle of Coke in one hand. I don't drink, I'll hold a bottle of Henny in the other hand. I'm not gonna drink the Henny, but I'm just gonna hold those 2 bottles and just sit back. You know, like Thanos in that movie, that when he goes like, that's just gonna be it. That's all of my emotional energy doing it Michael's yard. That's all I'm keeping it for.
I tell you, we're not falling for no Merc hoodoo.
It's not.
We're just we're here on vibes, because it's like, yeah, like we're grabbing the Almave. You know, they had the little thing. Well, in London, they had some shops around, like you in Dalston, Bricks, and some parts in central London. You can grab some Almave cocktails. Admittedly, it's not for me, but you know,
Yeah.
Shay said, we're enjoying the vibes, you know.
You know when you were young in an African household, yeah, and it's your birthday, and you got the cake in the middle, you got like bare soft drinks around it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be like.
That's it. We're getting the Cholet, you know, the white grape. There.
It's gonna be there, like. Well, nah, it was a great win, man. It was a great win, and one thing I'll say is, like, I was thinking about it. Lewis at Silverstone is not. It's different. There's Lewis Hamilton, the race driver, and there's Lewis Hamilton at Silverstone. I don't want to care what type of season he's having. And it reminded me of 2014 when it was like, I think he had it was like 25 behind Rosberg, where he had the first DNF, then he caught up to Rosberg, and I think he had another DNF or something happened, and the next race was Silverstone, and it just turns up smiley. It's like everyone's like, "Oh, this is what we're on," and he just literally builds it, like it obliterates everybody, and that's what I got. Like, he comes into the weekend, he's smiling, he's happy, you know. And Lewis is an emotional boy. He puts his heart on his sleeve. Like, if he's gonna have a good weekend, you're gonna tell from Friday. That's Lewis. If he's gonna have a shit day, you're gonna tell from Sunday morning. Driver's parade is gonna be grumpy, screwing his face, complaining about everything. But I didn't really hear one complaint this weekend.
No. He had complaints, but it was more, how can I put it best? It was if he was complaining, it was because of he's a competitor. So whenever like his team makes ahead and it's fine margins, he wants that win. Like, he's forever hungry. That's what people misunderstand. So if he's moaning, sometimes it's just like you're forever hungry. Because we saw him in Barcelona, yeah. Man was on the podium, he was ahead, he was just happy. Like he was like
feel good vibes. Feel good
vibes. It doubles up. So I would say people don't take things from that Lewis Hamilton says too seriously. There's some stuff that he tells, other stuff he say, I was having a bit of a bad day, but if he gets to a podium or when he'll be happy, like you embrace the moment.
Bro, I stopped taking Lewis serious when he complained about Jensen Button and following him. And then Mark comes up the next day, like, oh yeah, sorry, my bad. He never followed me anyway. I was like, yeah. Brothers or something else, but like, nah, I don't take that man seriously. But nah, it's different, man. It's different.
It's a different feeling, man. It feels good, man. Like,
it's refreshing, man. It's nice to see real celebrations back, not just that robotic shit that Max does, man.
I'm not gonna lie, this season has been so refreshing. This season feels like 2019 again, where
man don't even know how to celebrate, bro. Man, just like, yeah, we won.
But the thing is, even Max started celebrating like his last win because he's realized he has to earn this stuff now. He doesn't just get turned up and drive away. Everyone's out here working for wins, so they're all celebrating properly.
Fair enough.
It feels different now, and we're seeing the top drivers come home and celebrate wins, grabbing wins, celebrating wins, and I'm just like bare happy. Shall we talk about some of like the other drivers?
Yeah, let's talk about how the white boys this weekend all left England to left England for dry and had to rely on the black people to get them their wins. Yeah, let's talk about that because certain man ran from the grind. Yeah, he ran.
Who's the certain man? I know the man whose
Listen,
mum got bagged ran on the
Foden,
football.
Kane, and George Russell. Yeah,
George didn't
all
run,
them
bro.
man ran from the grind. This
George didn't
weekend.
run. George was a sacrifice from God. You know that when you go to prayer, yeah, I have to make a sacrifice. George was my sacrifice. You know, money wasn't enough. I had to get the engine out of here.
Nah, man.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is the Tories had a bad week, man.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna
terrible
say.
week.
The Tories had a terrible week.
Listen, reform where you at, yeah? Come.
Wait, what part of the lap did George at? What part of the lap did they tell George to retire? Was he on the Tory part or the Labour part?
It was the end of the lap, so it might be the
Labour Party, you know.
Hey,
because where he slapped all the time difference with Lewis was in the Tory part of the track.
Hey, listen, man.
bro.
Oh God. No,
You want to talk on Alpines? You got something to
actually,
run about.
yeah. Because Kwame's not here. He ran from the grind. He's speaking with Becky in bed right now. But
Kwame's gonna lie and come and say he had a wedding to go to, bro. We know where you are.
wow.
I know
Team
you.
out
I know
there.
you. I know you're posted up in Chelsea.
And listen, yeah, I'm gonna say this is exactly what he said, yeah. To be fair, I'm on another call, innit? That's what he said. That's what he said.
He's on FaceTime to a babes.
Oh,
I
Lord.
know your play, brother.
I let my GB, man. But nah, do you want to take it from the top or you want to take it from the back? Oh, so pause. 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 Hey. Bro, how do I even put this down? You know what? Fuck it. You're hosting, Chris. I'll let you continue.
This is live, so it's just out there, but it is what it is, man. We all bottle at times. No, but for example, yes, I did sacrifice my knack. It was like a goal on my own top. That's how it works, bruv. But for example, Alpine from the start of the weekend was a bit of a crapshoot because Gasly had an engine penalty from the beginning. Cool. Then Ocon on qualifying in Q1 passed the checkered flag, passed the line to start his lap, and then they told him that no, you hit the checkered flag. Ocon's like, no, I didn't. He's like, swear, are you man sure? That yeah. He goes on
So
the
they made him abort his lap.
Yeah, they made him abort his lap, and that's how he ended up out in Q1. And then they did whatever rubbish they did in the race. And obviously, Gasly had a gearbox problem, so he just couldn't even take part in the race.
Bro, they hate that guy, bro.
Oh, no, this way. They've got Ocon out of here, and they really do hate him. And it's like...
Who's replacing him next year?
We don't know yet. No, so basically, Sainz's choice. So if Sainz goes there, it's Sainz. If not, Mick and Doohan had a head-to-head shootout on Wednesday in France. No one knows the details of what happened, but they had a head-to-head shootout in France.
You know what's
they both
crazy?
Crashed.
Sainz been the person that's going to dictate the rest of the seats. Wow.
Not anymore. Ocon's going Haas,
yeah.
allegedly.
So wait, Ocon has confirmed?
Not confirmed
yet. Not confirmed.
But that's what everyone's saying.
Ocon Bierman at Haas.
Yes. And then Williams are looking at other drivers because they're like, we're not waiting for you anymore. Like, stop messing around. Sainz is doing the 50-50.
Someone's just going to bring back Mazepin, bro.
Sainz is doing the 50-50 because there's still a chance he goes to like a Mercedes or Red Bull.
I think Red Bull. They said no.
No, they did say Mercedes said they were looking back into Sainz, to be honest.
I think Red Bull said because they don't want Max and Sainz. It didn't work out at Toro Rosso.
Yeah.
They hated each other at Toro Rosso.
But
they didn't hate each other. It's their dads. They just need to do what Alpine did and go, your person out to 10 races together.
But the thing is, they're not. Kimi's not ready. They said they don't like his performances in F2. So
it's not really performance. It's more just the fact that if you're taking Kimi out of F2 and you're putting him next to George Russell, It's
He's
a
gonna look
different
horrible.
thing. It's like you can't if you're going up against the what you
His
call it like
performances have been terrible in F2. That's what they're saying. He won the sprint yesterday. I don't know what he did today, but
oh, he got smacked up. He got smacked
well
by
done.
someone else.
Exactly. That's it. He's not good enough at the moment, and
I
they're
think
realizing that, and they realize he needs another year in F2 before he can
not
come to
F2.
Mercedes.
I think they think they realized that he needs a year or two in Williams, where he's just out of the
He needs a
spotlight.
year in F2. It's F2. I'm telling you, it's F2. He's not ready for it. He's not cut out.
Anyways, Ocon, Gasly, Alpine, trash.
I'll be real with you. We don't need to speak on it. We don't need to speak on it.
Oh
What we
no,
speak on, I'll tell you what we need to speak on, Conway, as you're here, is
Yeah.
how McLaren messed this up for both their drivers. And we need to, I'm tired of speaking on him, but we need to speak on this absolute bum that is Roberto Checo, Carlos, whatever they want to call him, Perez. Yeah? I don't care. I'll call him any type of Spanish name. That youth is a bum. He needs to get out of here immediately. Get Juan out of here immediately.
This is hard. So I think I tweeted it as well on the account. Right now we've gotten. I think McLaren we've gotten the pace sorted out. We don't have a trash car anymore. We have a race winning car. What needs to be sorted out next is the operational running of the team in both garages, not just one side of the garage. We can't have, because there's been way too many. Oh, we could have won that race if we did this differently, or we could have won that race if this didn't happen. It shouldn't be It shouldn't be. There's way too many. Like there's times where understandably, Max. I think we've come to accept Max. Excuse me. We've come to accept Max as the demon that he could be having a bad race, a bad weekend, and then one set of change of tires and is going fast as fuck. That's fine. But the mistakes shouldn't be coming from strategy and pit walls. Because if you look at it, the drivers are not making that many mistakes on track. Maybe Oscar here and there, Orlando here and there, but they're not losing races because of their own mistakes. It's not majorly on their mistakes anymore.
They were the fastest car this weekend, and
Like, today was a very good example, right? You ask them to manage. They ask them to manage the tires for when the rain starts, when they need the grip, they'll be able to do it. They'll be able to use it.
Mm-hmm.
And indeed, when that happened, you saw it in Norris 1, Oscar 2.
yeah,
Because their mediums were good. Their mediums could still grip, even though it was slippery. They were still able to find the grip.
It's one thing I've noticed. They use different tire pressures to everyone else for these moments, and they've always good at the end of stints. So that's
end of stint. I think everyone's recognizing McLaren as end of stint. You could be 3 seconds up on them, but when you need to change those tires or when it's coming to the end, when you're losing time, they start gaining time. So, and just because you're 3 seconds, it doesn't mean they're doing slow laps. They're just doing conservative laps where it's like you're not too far ahead, but they're not ruining their own tires either.
The way they ate up the Mercs was disgusting. I was worried because I thought, wow, Mercedes threw away a win.
It was a gangbang, bro.
It was
a double DP, bro.
Listen, I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say
it was bad, bro. It was bad. At that point, I was like, you know what? Let's just get P3 because they just came.
I had faith. I thought the Mercs were in the dry, or for me, it's like in the dry, or if it's fully wet. I had faith in the Merc drivers, but in that mixed condition, that's where the McLaren is something else.
It's a different game one, bro.
Yeah, it's like the man cook in that mixed condition where everyone else it has to be dry or just fully wet.
So back to operational, right? The first mistake double stack. Like, you should have been prepared for that. That double stack, anyone, anywhere else, the double stack. Worst case scenario, you lose one and a half seconds. Maybe, at most.
I think it would be more like 4 though, because of just how close the Mercs were, and then
No, that's the thing, right?
traffic.
It might have been like, but Oscar had enough back to Lewis that it could have backed up without interfering.
Yeah,
With Lewis, without doing anything stupid.
And the garage is before the Mercs as well.
Exactly. So just double stack. Because guess what? The guys behind you are going to double stack as well. Because so eventually, you don't lose positions to 2 drivers. You lose to 1 at most. At most, you lose position to 1 person. So they leave my man out to go 1 extra lap. And even before the end of that lap, the guys that pitted the lap before already catching up. Like Lando was literally behind him as he was going into the pit.
Yeah.
And before that lap, they were not like, it was basically, that was where Oscar's race was lost. And maybe he might not have won the race. Maybe he wouldn't have won the race eventually. But you get 2 cars instead of 1 car in a possible podium or race winning position. It's different. It's a whole different thing. And if you ask, and that's what Red Bull's been struggling with recently, because they don't have somebody else to have the backup of, okay, you know what? If we need to hold up somebody, you hold up this person. Let's paint this a different scenario, right? Coming to the end of that race, if it was Lewis, Norris, Piastri, and Max, in that order, there's still breathing space for Norris. It maybe eventually gets caught up. Maybe like 2 laps to the end, it probably gets caught up. But there's not that immediate pressure of Max is behind you.
Not even that. They can even do like young DRS train and just,
I don't think DRS train will work in Silverstone. That lap is way too long and too wide.
It depends, because
Too much.
Mark did it at the start of the race.
It wasn't a DRS train. It was just, well, I'm close to you. You're not far off, but I'm close to you. It wasn't really a DRS train.
Basically, until Lewis was outside of Max's DRS, until Max was out of Lewis's DRS, he was within DRS of George. Then as soon as Lewis was at 1.4 clear, George went 1.4 clear instantly.
They're pulling each other.
They were pulling each other forward. There was clear tactics. They knew, they were like, we're going to race at the end of the race. We're going to race at the start. We'll race at the end.
We'll race at the end. And then it comes to the part with the tire choices. Now, you have fresh mediums, fresh, mint, and you have used softs. There's people that started the race on softs. There's people that they saw that. I swear, was it Bottas that pitted first or Joe? Probably like 10 laps, like before people were even pitting for the Inters. They couldn't even stick it out until the rain came. That was how bad it was. Like the softs were getting eaten up.
Yeah, because they're full of fuel, and that's it, innit? So obviously, it's not ideal at all.
So I don't know why I'm like in that position, and I listened to because I think
also, sorry, just for you going, it was the fact that there's no rubber on the track either, because it got washed away. So
it washed away.
Yeah.
Hey, how's Becky Kwame? I look at this boy.
You got a fresh trim for her as well,
You got a fresh trim for Becky as well. It's a nasty eat, man.
No trim, brother. No trim.
It's
no
a
trim.
nasty eat. You're a nasty
I was doing some more calls, man.
You're doing some what?
I was doing some business calls, man. No
business meetings, man.
Yeah, business calls, innit?
Some real
on
business
a Sunday at 10:30.
On a Sunday.
Hey, you know.
So you talking to
Hey,
someone in
listen,
Japan?
man. I've traveled across the country, man, to make this. I traveled across the country to make this, pod. I have to be here, man.
Alright, certain man said you put her in the Uber.
100%.
Hey, look, my man's not even positioned properly in the room, bro. He had to dash out like, "Yo, yeah, go. I'm trying to beat these allegations, bro."
No, that's because last time when we caught him in bed and we're like, brother, she's laying next to you, bro.
It's all right, man.
Hey, nothing's here, man. Nothing's here, man. Just me.
Welcome. So yeah, like I was saying, right, the whole thing.
Thank you, brothers.
Orlando,
Thank you, boys.
I listen because like you listen to that radio call, and so there's two things, right? There's two choices to make: when to pit and what tires to put on. When to pit is on the driver. The driver's the one on track that gets the feel in the car.
Yeah.
The tires, that's on the team.
Yeah.
The team makes the call. Especially in changing conditions where like it's not certain, especially where like, it's not been a case where it's like a 3-stop where they've run the soft, they've run the mediums. So it's basically a toss-up between the soft and mediums. Like, which one did you feel more comfortable on? This is on the team. You're going for a race win here. You gotta pick what you think would be optimum for you to win. And that was the difference between P1, P2, and P3 in that race, I believe. Because best believe, I felt like if Lando put on mediums and was doing similar laps to what Oscar was doing, and Lewis was still doing the same laps he was doing. Now, I don't know if Lewis was tire saving or was managing, but if it was that same time, Lando's on top step. It's not P3, at least. He's not finishing P3. He's finishing P2 or P1 in that race. So, again, it goes back to like, and Stella's done a magnificent, the stark difference in that team from early last year to now, it's a whole 360. And, I couldn't have been more prouder of the overall work, but operational, when you get the mechanical right, when you get the, it's two things for Formula One team. You get a fast car and you get working operations. And that's what Red Bull have been able to do well over the years. The first stint of when they won 4 in a row, and then now winning with Max again, they've been able to get the balance between we have a fast car and we have great decision makers. So now the next step for McLaren is getting the operationals right. Because at that point, there won't be any excuses. Because again, as a fan watching, I'm like, this has been one too many races where it's like we could have won. We didn't need to go we didn't need to go behind after being in the winning position. And that's what I was speaking to McLaren. For Sergio Perez, I live in a city close to Mexico. My life is very important to me. So for the comments that I would like to make, everybody knows how I feel about Perez. At this point, good luck to him and his family, whatever. Tears, sorrows, and blood, whatever. That's his problem. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
And listen, the cartel need to do what they did to Diaz. Yeah, because that man's performances is terrible, blood. He's losing you money, guys. He's losing you money. They need to. Well, I don't know what is going on with this youth, bro. He is piss poor. Piss poor. It is ridiculous.
The day he gets removed, from that Red Bull seat, I'm posting the video on our Twitter page of, when JBL's booting up the Mexicans? I'm saying that's what Marco's doing to him, bro.
Well,
bro.
The fact that this guy has not won a home race in the fastest car is actually a disgrace, bro. You've had 4 opportunities to win a home race and you've never come close once. You're a disgrace to your city. You're a disgrace to your country. You're a disgrace to Formula One.
What's been his best result this year?
It's second.
P2.
Yeah.
P2. How many P2s has he had?
I think it's that 1. It's
2. He had.
It doesn't matter. He started off in the fastest car. It should be at least 4 or 5, bro. You are nowhere to be seen. Where is he in the championship? Let's actually look at this. Where is he in the championship?
It's crazy that Lewis has won a race before. It's crazy that Mercedes have 2 wins this year and Perez doesn't have a win. It's 6th. It's just before. It's just ahead of the Mercedes drivers.
Yeah.
It's just ahead of them.
Yeah, but P8 is calling him.
He caught life with that George DNF. He should be 7th.
Yeah, it's just ahead of the Mercedes drivers.
Oh, okay. That is actually.
But then the thing is, I don't know what Red Bull's plan is, but
he's 8
going
behind.
to start.
Sorry, 8 in front of Lewis, 7 in front of George.
And it's like double figures. It's double figures behind the rest of everybody else.
6 behind Oscar. 6 behind Oscar. And Carlos Sainz is washing him, basically. Yeah.
So even in the battle of the Latinos, Sainz is batting him up. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What's the constructors looking like though? Because I feel like up until now,
I'll get that up right now. Team.
I mean, that's kind of tight between Ferrari and McLaren. To be fair,
it's too close. It's too close.
Yeah.
373 for Red Bull, 302 for Ferrari, 295 for McLaren.
That is way too close for him to be putting in those numbers.
I got a question from Jordan. Is Checo Max's worst ever teammate?
Man, there's a man.
Outside 2021, Checo has done jack shit for Max.
Albon was there. Albon was there crying that they were racing him too hard, man, bro. He's never gonna beat those.
Yeah, but
Albon didn't have the car he has now. If Albon was in the car they had now, then fair enough. But this guy for the last 3 years has been stinking it. Absolutely stinking it. It's ridiculous, man.
I don't know, man.
I'll probably say he's my boy, but his record.
That is a beautiful stat right there. I like that from Rick Astley. Perez has 800
points in Red Bull since 2021. Verstappen 750 since 23. That is nasty. Bro. Nah.
We got Mahadum or PR McLaren Fan TV say they can lose the constructor at their current rate.
Oh, if they continue like this, they're not winning constructors. Because the difference between them is that every other team, both drivers are scoring points. Max is extending his lead single-handedly for himself. But you're saying Oscar's getting, if Lando's finishing P3 or P2, Oscar's probably finishing P5, P6 at worst. And then you have Checo finishing P15.
He got lapped twice today. Come on. I know they're doing experiments with him, but I don't care because you crashed out on Q1 in quali, bro. On the out lap. Not even the pushing lap. He's on the out lap and he just drove into the gravel.
It's very, very
nasty hours, man. But it couldn't have happened to a better person, anyways. It was celebrating a bit. It was celebrating too much for holding Lewis up in 2021. So fuck him still. I'll never forget that.
That's what you get for cheating on your wife, bro. Nasty you, bro.
Bro, he did cheat on his wife as well.
He won the Monaco, saw the Bedinas, and he went fully Eddie Guerrero. Like, I lie, I cheat, and I steal, bro. I'm here.
And they're doing a documentary about him as well, bro.
Cheating on his wife?
Nah, I think he's got like a Disney documentary coming out or something, bro.
Bro, Disney is a family-friendly channel, bro. Why are they doing a documentary on Checo, bro?
Oh,
Nah. I don't know, man. I'm not. He needs to do better for someone that's been in Formula 1
No, the do better thing is done now. He needs to leave. Him and Ricardo, they need to go hand in hand together. Done. Get out the sport. The sport. Leave the sport before the sport leaves you, man. And the sport's left him.
So I can't even. So you see, the thing is, right? I can't say that in good faith because there's a certain Fernando Alonso still in the sport.
Listen,
and the sport left Alonso a time ago.
Fernando Alonso still cooks though at times. This
Bro,
guy
what's he
is not.
cooking,
He's
bro?
in the fastest
No.
car and he's
Wait,
not
wait,
doing nothing.
This year is the first year where we can go and see Fernando Alonso is a bit washed. So it's a bit different from like Perez, where we've been condemning him for like 3 years straight now. Like Fernando Alonso this year, we're going, hey, it's not looking good, bruv.
Ricardo need to leave in 2016. That's when
Yeah,
Ricardo.
I don't speak on Ricardo anymore, bro. I put it out there.
That's Kunle's greatest victory.
That's my
That's my
It's not a
contribution.
victory anymore because he came back. I was so annoyed when he came back.
My contribution to the world was get this bomb out of McLaren. Yeah, bro, I'm having a nightmare, man. I'm just gonna go, bro. This has been fun.
See, this is why, yeah. Imagine if we weren't live, yeah, and I had to edit this stuff. I can't. Like, bro, I got work tomorrow. I'll be delaying the podcast will not come out. Like, I'll just be fiddling around.
Anyway, this is a black people friendly podcast, anyway. So
Yeah. There's no ads or anything, so who cares?
yeah, but you know what? I don't even know what. Like you look at Perez, and I feel like we're talking about him too much for the bomb that it is. But you look at him and you're like, what else do you need? You have the fastest car. You have a job security. Like I swear they extended my man, no?
2026. What's he doing?
And you're still on the second. That's the funny thing.
Like you've got like
Bro, how can you sign a contract and then next week your job's in question?
You got every bro. Let me tell you something. If I walk into my workplace tomorrow and my manager says, "Yo, here is a pay rise and I guarantee that you're here for the next 2 years," bro, I'm putting in the best work week of my life. But my man signed a contract and put in the worst performance, like the most shameful performance.
Hey, he's just like me. No, fair play, bro. Hey,
God.
You got pay rise and promotions. I'm pretending my computer doesn't work the entire day. Let me chill, man. I earned this.
I'll be sick. I'll be sick if let me tell you something. If Ricardo gets the Red Bull set, I'm not watching Formula One.
No.
I'll be protest watching. I wouldn't be watching again.
No.
I'll be sick to my stomach.
Game's gone. If that happens, the game's
He
gone.
was like I've never he was before.
We would have lost.
F1's been in the pits for a long time. If that happens, game's
If that
gone.
happens, I'm reopening Horner's case. We're getting him out of here. You can't continue. You can't get away with this.
Wait,
You can't reward the people that
Horner be the one trying to keep Perez in the seat, bro.
Yeah, it was him because he backed man.
Exactly.
Wait, I've got a question, right? Yeah. Out of all you man that are jobless on the internet, wait, you man cannot find something that Ricardo's done. Like, has he not said the N word somewhere? Has he not done? How is he still here?
Right, listen, they don't care about that. He has to say something anti-Semitic. That's what will get him. Is the anti-Semitism? That's what gets you, bro.
Mad, man. I
We
don't know.
got footage of him saying the N word. We got him. It's there.
How is it? Nah, man.
Bro, we got Max saying all sorts of slurs.
Yeah, Max is different, man.
These men are not of the right color. So Yuki Tsunoda held the fine for saying "slow down" in French, and then
he said slow down in French, and I got fined.
Yeah, he called Joe slow down in French and just and he held the fine, bro. I had to apologize.
Yuki's a good youth, man.
But the thing is, you know that he learned his English from the mechanic because the way he said that, he was like, yeah, he learned this from the British mechanics because that's something we would say.
He learned that from Milton Keynes, but the time Milton Keynes, he had all sorts, and you know, like when you learn language for the first time, and the first thing someone teaches you is that it's like just swear words. Yeah, that's what I'm with Yuki.
Yeah, I'm telling. If people are asking me how to speak Yoruba, I'm telling them the worst things. Like, yeah, say what? How do you say good morning, auntie? I'll say something like, auntie, your bum's fat. Yoruba.
See,
I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm back to the F1. What else? So we've done McLaren. You might want to speak on McLaren because
no, I'm good. I'm waiting for McLaren Fan TV. I won't be there live, but I'll be there on Wednesday watching in the office.
It's
I'll be
Tuesday,
there.
man. I'll
I
find
know,
time
but
and do it.
obviously, I
Next
Shout
got,
out, shout out to my brothers on McLaren TV, man.
yeah, I got a business to attend to on Tuesday, so unfortunately,
But
Yeah.
the small thing I'll say about McLaren is
South
just,
London, innit?
the
no,
strategy,
no,
man.
no. Me and another member of the cast are going out. We'll be outside.
You're taking Anik on a date?
No.
Kwame is nodding his head, so we know where they're
Nah,
going.
Amy.
All right, Kwame, you're gonna speak on McLaren.
Just small, but like that operational, that strategy is just the tires, just dunk how they played out. That's what ruined them the race. To be fair, they had it in their bag. To be fair, obviously the pit stop with Lando, that him overdoing it, that ruined that race, and then obviously Oscar, them staying out with the intermediates rather than trying to do a double stack or pit them early. But all was hindsight, but the thing is,
You
even
see,
the way
if you went out here talking to Becky's, you could have joined the conversation when we said this earlier.
I know. I heard you talk about it, but I'll give my.
I kind of said the same thing, Kwame.
Yeah. We got Mahad in the chat saying he promises head loss, so I will definitely be there when I will definitely be there. Not live, but I'll be there.
I'm trying not to have a head loss about it because it made no sense. Like, it just double stacked.
Don't worry.
Everybody double stacks anyway.
Even the tire strategy, just go on the mediums.
Like, just go on the mediums.
That's what Oscar called it. Oscar called it early. He called it the fastest time she's going.
Like, it's not even hindsight. It's not even a hindsight thing, right? See, you go on mediums. If you lose it on mediums, you know you did something. But you go on the soft. That's your weakest tires. It's not even new soft.
Yeah.
It's old school, bro. Like, it's hot.
That's practice, man. They even didn't practice. They thought that mediums were the best with pace and deck.
Bro, man, I don't know what was going on. I don't know who made that call, but it was a stupid call, bro. It was stupid. So
Hi
guys.
We just come to cook Kwame.
Hi guys.
He's ready.
I'll go and reach.
Oh my god.
Wagwan man, then how are we this steady fan evening of a Sunday?
Yeah,
So
good,
it's happier than others.
Good.
Kwame just got back from a meeting with Becky.
I'm walking down the high street like damn dangerous, man. Like
Or like a fox, straight fox, yeah.
yeah, man, just happy, man. Just rolling around the road, happy, man. Another one.
Hey,
Kwame's
do you want to play?
Kwame's gonna need to go watch Love Island very soon. Still.
Oh yeah, he's got that on what's that? What's that thing called? Sky Glass. Yeah, he's got that on record already. Still, he just speaks into the Sky remote, says, "Hey, record them Becky's, yeah, from 9 to 10:30 Sunday," and just automatically. You know what I mean? So, come on, look, bro.
I would do that.
Hey, can we play a game of guess where Kwame was today, or shall I not?
It was not church.
Oh no, it's a town in England.
It's a borough called Church in Hammersmith.
I mean, yeah.
Kwame, where you want the reform places, bro?
Nah,
shit. You're trying to perform something else. Hey,
Hey, Richard, you're live, you know.
Hey, listen, we ain't monetized. I don't care, bro. We are not monetized, bro.
Specials to come on here one day.
Wait, what was that, Ranch?
No, I was going to ask Specials to come on here one day, but not today. I'll speak to him tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Say no.
Yeah, that's me on McLaren. That's me on Danny Rick. That's me on Perez. What else? Hulk had a race and a half.
Yeah, well, you know, Haas, they sacrifice one driver and let the other one do what they want. So,
what did Magnussen do? Where did he finish?
I think he finished P12, something like that.
Yeah.
So we're doing all right, to be fair. Yeah.
Because I know it was Yuki Albon that finished in the points with the two.
Yeah.
The two Aston Martins.
Yeah.
Logan, yeah.
But have you? I'm guessing you guys have spoken. No,
you
sorry,
want to
Connor,
speak
go
on Lewis? You want to speak on Lewis? Go on.
No, I was gonna say, have you guys already spoke on Lewis yet? Because I don't know what the.
No,
Yeah,
we've
that's
spoken about this, but you get
Everyone
get
can
some,
speak.
man. Get
Everyone
some,
should
bro,
speak on
man.
Lewis.
Chill, you wanna get some? Chill.
Pause.
Come on, man. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. I know it's a Sunday night, yeah, but hey yo. And I heard you before, come like you freaky ass nigga. God damn, nigga. Shit.
Actually,
Hey, listen.
that is who we need to talk about, actually, because especially as Rich is here.
Ferrari.
What, Drake? Oh, all right, okay.
Your boy, man, Charles Leclerc, you know.
Yeah, my ears perked up, man. Someone just told me someone's going to talk about Charles soon, so I have to tap in, bro.
Yeah, bro,
I mean,
he had a smelly quali and then a race where he ended up behind Logan Sargent, brother. Lap down, like he was.
yeah, no.
He got that twice as well.
Yeah.
Was it twice as well?
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Because he was 2 laps down, so yeah. Yeah, nah. I'll speak on Charles. I'll try and be as neutral as possible. Know what I mean?
Objective.
Stop lying, brother.
Yeah, I won't
Try
be
to
as
be
right wing.
objective.
Yeah, I won't be as right wing as Le Pen, but I'll try to be as neutral as possible. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Don't get comments
So
started.
yeah, all right, boy. You see nut milk, so hell change you, baby.
Oh gosh.
Now she finished third in the 2-horse race. She thinks she's Tottenham. Shit's crazy. Nah, but yeah. So Shaw, yeah, quali he had an absolute stinker, didn't he? Yeah, finished P11, unacceptable to be fair. When his teammate got into Q3, I think he done a mistake as well. That's what got him into. Yeah, he went off, didn't he? I think he done a mistake in quali, so that's what kind of ruined it for him. And yeah, he did actually quite well, to be fair. Starting off on the first stints, he managed to, like, I think, get up to as high as like P7. To be fair, but to be honest with you, it wasn't. It's see, the thing is with missed conditions is like it's as much on the driver it is on the team how to, know when to pit and know when to come off certain tires and VTT and stuff like that. So for I've said this about in the past year. No, pit stop listeners know. Like, I feel that Charles's racing IQ when it comes to decision-making is quite low. And I think that's shown again today. And I think Charles is really, really, really bad in mixed conditions as well. This is another example today of him badly in mixed conditions. When it's a bit, see Charles, yeah? I said this to a certain Twitter user. Yeah, I said, see Charles, yeah? When the track isn't bone dry, yeah? And when there's a bit of moisture, it's a bit moist, like Kwame likes his gal. He gets steady confused, and he gets steady in a rut. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't know how to adapt to the conditions, unlike Kwame who does. So like when he gets in that situation, he can't have a howler and look like a Monegasque, Logan Sargent in a way. But then again, that's a slight to Logan Sargent because he actually did better than Charles today. So yeah, a lot. He tried to do the halo ball thing. Pitted on lap 19, went on to Inters. It was way too dry for it. Then he had to pit again, and then stuff like that, and VTT. And then it was just a howler, man. It was an absolute howler. He should have put his foot down and be like, "Yo, don't pit. Yeah, it's too dry." Because I can't remember who it was who said that. Round about when it was getting a bit moist. I think it might have been.
It was Lewis.
Yeah. So there's your example there.
Like Lewis said it. Max said it. A couple of people said it was too dry.
Yeah, the thing is, Charles actually said it was too dry, but they were like, "It's gonna rain, fam. Don't worry."
So that's the thing, right? So if you remember me saying it earlier, sorry, Richard, I said
no,
right?
go on.
It's two things. The driver picks when to go in. The team picks the tire. So you're the one on track. You're the one that's feeling. I was going to say, yeah, the surface, yeah.
I got
like,
you.
Yeah.
Kwame, I got some bad news for you, boy. Huh? Marco Robbie's pregnant.
Oh,
no!
Paul Hubble there, man.
Oh, that's a bad.
Listen, like, why are we
oh,
listening to Come on, guys.
Man.
Let's refocus.
He's gonna turn off the
So-
camera now.
Oh,
Look at his face! Look at his face!
No. I'm cool.
And I
cannot
fell onto
believe
my
it.
knees
I'm gonna
when
cry in the
I'm
car,
walking.
man. I'm gonna cry in the car, guys.
But yeah,
man.
that's like back to what I was saying, right? You're the one driving. You're feeling the track. You're feeling the surface. If he's pissing on you with
Pause.
rain,
Hey, yo. All right, R. Kelly.
You're doing on Thursday night, bro. What is going on? Like, let's have some parliamentary decorum, could they? You've had a stinker, bro.
it sounds different in my head. Bro. Sorry. If it's raining and you can feel, and you're sliding all over the. Oh God, you're sliding. But you get my point. The driver should make the call.
You're gonna say.
The driver
Yeah,
should make the call for the driver should make the call to pit. Like, it's not the guys are in the obvious, and we watch these races, right? The people in commentary don't get the same intensity of the rain at a point like the guys on the track. Ted is in the pit saying it's dry here. The drivers are saying it's raining here. So you're the one driving the car. You should be able to make that decision by yourself. Live with it, whatever decision it is. The team don't force you. Now, obviously, you can get in the pit. It's not your choice of what tire they put on you. You can tell them you want mediums and they'll put hards on you. We've seen it so many times with different drivers. We've seen them say, oh, no, I want soft. And they put hards on them like, why have you given me this tire? You can't do anything about that. But you can choose. They can tell you to box and you don't box. What are they going to do? They're not going to come on track and drag you.
Yeah, spot on.
And that's the thing, right? Ferrari and Charles and Ferrari, they've done this. I swear they did it in Canada as well. Where it's like they pit too early. You're trying to be. They're trying.
Wasn't working.
Yeah,
they're trying to do this thing where like let's be niche, let's be different.
You're trying too much. Yeah, man, trying too much.
Like this. Like when you go out, you go on a night out at Oxford Circus, and you're seeing like everyone's dressed in a certain way, and you see a group of people trying to be like, oh no, we're gonna wear hoodies and everything, like trying to be different. But no, you're just inconveniencing yourself. You're stupid. Just do the basics. Get the basics right. You're already behind, and this was so stupid because you already made up places at the start. If anything, you stay out. You don't rush into. What are you trying to do? You're trying to go from P8 to P2 in a lap, and there you are looking stupid. Now you're dragging me Perez that started at the pit. That is so dumb. Like, I hate when I'm watching. It's like, this is your job. Do your job. It's like, be efficient at what you do. You don't have to be stupid all the time. Just do something basic and simple and just do it right. It's so jarring.
I get it. And as someone who supports Ferrari, it's one thing where I'm looking at Fred Vasseur funny because your job when you first came in was looking at operations and make sure that these men don't do these.
Sorry. They just dropped the F1 movie trailer,
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. No. So I was looking at. Oh yeah, he was in Land. You know, if you look at Lando's interview, you see Damson and Brad Pitt come out the background as well. So that's cool, man.
Oh my god, fam. Lando's head's hot, and then man, they're doing 2 takes in the background getting interviewed. I'm like, fam, this is an unserious organization. What the fuck? Bro, what the hell, man? Oh my god, I can't believe we still filming this movie. But yeah, sorry, Chris, go on.
That's what Charles was racing.
Oh yeah, true.
Probably Charles was racing. But no, I remember just watching this and going, Fred Vasseur, they fired Benotto for all of this on-track nonsense. You've come in and we're still seeing on-track nonsense. Like, what have we brought you here for? We had a nice run. We signed Lewis Hamilton. Leclerc extended his contract. Everything was looking all right. Now things are going wrong. I need to see you come in and fix it. Because, in your handover you got from Benotto, extended handover, track operations was definitely the top part, because we saw 2022. We saw with our eyes how things went wrong. I can't be here watching you do this because next year we need to be serious. This year we can go on vibes. I don't care because we're not winning championships. We're not in the championship part anything. I just want to see improvement. Next year I don't want to see any nonsense. I don't want you to go back to your Alfa Romeo ways when they're doing pit stops and no tires were ready or the tires were flat. If I see that stuff, I'm going to whatever country Fred Fazor is, and I'm rushing him. I can't do this.
But
Not next year.
No, wait, Chris. As the Ferrari, are you putting this on Fred?
Yes, because trackside operations is like Leclerc stinker. That happens. But
Okay.
I don't want to see man doing nonsense race after race. So Canada, nonsense was going on. Austria, I don't remember what happened in Austria.
We're not even anywhere in Austria, bro.
No, Austria was Leclerc's fault because that was Leclerc's fault himself. So he has to hold that. Silverstone, Leclerc messed up quali, but in the race he recovered to somewhere decent, and then they've messed it up again. And I don't like seeing operation failures because that's stuff that's Fred Vassau's job.
It's the basics as well.
Basics, something that needs to be changed as well.
It's not the complex. It's not even complex. It's like it's too early it's still too dry to pit. Don't pit yet. Just ride it out. Because even man were even thinking about staying out for the rain to go, because it was the first rain was small. It wasn't a lot of rain. It was a short stint of rain. You know, this would go and come back. This would go and pass, and we'll get. Because even towards the end, before they had to eventually change, they brought back DRS, and my man was stuck on inters.
Yeah, no. So it's basically after Jay Sargent's question, it wasn't his choice to pit. He was talking about being slow, and then they were like, "Oh, should we change to inters?" And then he's like, "It's still too dry." They're like, "Rain is coming anyway," so he boxed. So he agreed to box, but the weather radar was just wrong. Like they were using the Apple weather maps instead of actually getting the Met Office thing like locked and loaded. So
I swear they might have people. They might have people outside on the field checking for the rain. No,
maybe I don't know. That guy must have been sleeping.
Wait, so Ranch, so in terms of this Leclerc shit show, yeah, you wouldn't put some of this blame on his new engineer Brian Bozo, whatever his name is.
I don't know. Like,
because to be fair, like he was pretty clear in the information he was giving Charles on the radio in terms of like, oh yeah, it's going to be raining in 10 minutes, going to last about 15 minutes, wait. But I don't think. I think, as said, from the first spell of pit stops. Okay, so from the first spell, from lap 19, yeah, 4-man pitted, right? So that was Leclerc, Ocon, Perez, and Zhou, right? The only person to come off those inters immediately, pretty much, was Ocon. He came off after 2 laps, back onto mediums. Then he went onto inters at the same time as everyone else. But instead, Leclerc was told to basically firm it. So, do you not think there's maybe, I don't know, a bit of blame on him still? Because I get why you're blaming Fred, and I understand that. Do you think there's maybe not a bit of blame on the engineer as well? Shouldn't if the driver doesn't know better, shouldn't the engineer know better, or no?
Yeah,
that's on him,
and that's him and his strategies.
Leclerc that's on backbone. I'm sorry. I've seen this too many times throughout the years where Leclerc is just always talking nonsense here and always asking for help on the radio. As Nietzsche said, he has poor IQ. If you can tell it's too dry, you make that decision for your team and say it's too dry for the inters. You can't let them say box and you coming in. You stay out. It's too dry for the inters. And you let them know it's too dry for the inters. We've seen many drivers do this before. Why do you think Sainz is up there and Leclerc is back there? It's because Sainz has an IQ at least to be like, look, you're not going to box me now. Because they didn't box Sainz. If they thought that was the right strategy, they would have boxed Sainz as well.
No,
but they didn't. Yeah. Because Sainz has IQ. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what's actually happening, and he stayed out. Leclerc he doesn't have that brain.
No, I would have given Leclerc
time after time.
I'm going to give Leclerc the benefit of the doubt because he's gotten.
I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt.
No, he's gotten a bit better. He's gotten a bit better.
A bit better is not good enough. I'm sorry.
It's not good enough.
Not good enough. If it's as
not
said, if it's not dry, he is not doing well, and this is the same case time and time again. In mixed conditions, he's not a good driver. And we've seen it over the European circuits where we've had mixed conditions over the past couple of weeks. He's not been a good driver. He's not been good this whole European circuit since it started. He's been poor. And we've seen it all the time. Since Monaco, he's been poor. And we've seen it time and time again.
All I'll say is Leclerc needs to start moving like he's been in the sport for a minute and a half and is not a rookie. Because you don't get your team should not be moving to. You've been there 7 years, man. You've been around 7 years. You're almost getting to veteran years. Like, can't be talking to you like
he's one of the most experienced drivers on the grid.
On the grid,
if not, yeah. And
like,
he's been driving at Ferrari for 6 years, isn't it?
I get it if it was Logan Sargent that they were telling, pit. We want you to pit. Like, you get nothing to back up. Okay, yeah, you pit out. You tell me to pit. I got nothing, right? But you're Charles Leclerc. Unless you don't believe it is on source, then hey, that's not on me. That's on him. Look at Rich. Look at Matt. Chris is confused. Chris don't know what to say.
see, if this is Twitter right now, you'd have something to say.
No, you know what it is? It's because I'm trying to defend Leclerc, and I don't. This way, he's not my son, so I don't care.
Nah, he's your son. Nah, don't do that. He's your son. I tried to make you disown him and thing, but it's been a struggle.
No. We all know in the group chat the day I disowned him, and it was because Leclerc first started chatting in the group chat, yeah, and I said Brexit over team affiliations. I don't care if I built these or hive, and now it's more just like a. Put it this way, I want it to be the case of every time Ferrari have a stinker, it's the drivers. I want it to be 100% just the drivers. Today it's like this weekend was 50-50 on the curve where Sainz just delivered, and Sainz you can go say the car's crap. And the other side you can say the driver made a mistake and their team made things worse.
Listen, Ferrari came into the weekend knowing the upgrades was not working. Okay, cool. So whatever upgrades, so they had to go back to a previous spec. Fair enough. Okay, so Ferrari made them that mistake this weekend. That's the only real mistake they probably made this weekend. Apart from, and then obviously telling Leclerc to go on the Inters. But then again, and that's why I say this is where Leclerc's IQ should come in, and he should be telling the team, no, every other driver that was asked was told their guys, no. The only guys that went on to intermediates were back markers. And they're all idiots that went on to it. Look, Ocon, all of them, they're all idiots.
To be fair, them man were on soft, so their tires were dusted anyway.
The tires were dusted.
It was only Ocon and Zhou on softs. Perez was on hard still, and he still.
I mean, Perez was an experiment. Perez was an experiment.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, little mule thing. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. He didn't make no progress. He said, "We don't care anymore. You're doing this, that, and whatever."
Yeah, I'm saying this is all. The race is 100% on Leclerc. He could have got points. He could have got into the points. Whether you've got 6 or something.
Points, no?
He didn't get into the points.
Yes, P7.
No, he was in the points before he picked.
Yeah, he was in like P7 roughly. Yeah, he was.
Before he picked because he had a good start.
He was. Yeah, he was struggling with Stroll still. Yeah.
Well, even worse then. It's still on him.
Scrapping with Stroll was a bit crazy still. He needed like 3 laps to get past Stroll. Yeah.
Hey, you know when the Kendrick Papa show, where Kendrick starts rapping 616 in LA, but he has a shoulder on Absol. He has his hand on Absol's shoulder, yeah. God's getting those powers, yeah. Because all the other songs he messed up the lyrics from, yeah. That's with like me and Mars right now. That's me and Mars because Mars is cooking in this segment, bro. Mars is cooking. Everybody said a bit like, yeah. Oh my god, it feels like it's me. You're looking at Mars sometimes. Oh my god, that's me.
It reminds you of right now. It reminds you of you, innit?
Don't use the hate, man.
Martin's living up to his name as being the chef, bro. You know what I mean? Get a stove on, bro.
But my thing is, my agenda has always been more on my man in charge, innit? Just because, like it's basically what I said earlier. which I agree with. Like Alfa Romeo days, yeah, like they were known for the operation and the strategy being stinky, and they brought him in, yeah, to improve the strategy. So I was like, okay, interesting.
But it's gotten better. Again, it has gotten better. It's as I said, you cannot. When you look at Ferrari's performance, a lot of it is down to the fact that Charles Leclerc does not have IQ. It is down to that fact. If Charles Leclerc has a backbone, he has a voice, and he knows what he's talking about, a lot of Ferrari's issues will be solved. Ferrari didn't have this many issues when it was Vettel and Raikkonen. As soon as Charles Leclerc came in and he started leading the team, that's when you see all this Ferrari incompetence. So it can't just be on the organization itself. You have to see what hasn't changed in the last 5 years is causing this. They changed the team principle, but you're still having the same issues. Why is that? It's because your driver's giving you crap information and he's not good. That is literally it. I'm sorry. We have to literally look at Charles Leclerc and see what he's doing. Because when Ferrari's on point and he's winning races, we were always saying, oh, Charles is an amazing job. No, it's because the team is doing an amazing job and Charles is able to drive the car really quickly. When I'm telling you, when Lewis gets into that team, if Ferrari start fixing up their act here and they start doing well and they're getting higher positions and they see more consistent, better results than this sometimes good, sometimes maybe shit results they're getting right now, and Lewis fixes this and you're seeing them getting consistent, solid results, you will know it's all because of Charles Leclerc. That's it. Sainz don't care. Sainz knows he's not in this team no more. That's why he's not fighting this no more. When it was last year, Sainz was the one that was doing all the strategy and was telling everybody everything they need to do. That's why Ferrari's been half decent for the last 2 years. Now that he don't care no more and he knows he's leaving and he's not doing this anymore, you're seeing how crap Charles Leclerc is at leading this team.
But I can't. It's crazy. I hear you, but I find that you're relying on the driver.
Right now.
That's a high five, man.
He cooked, man. Couldn't have said it better. He cooked.
You couldn't look like that, man.
Chris, are you okay?
No, yeah, no. You know what happened, yeah? I think I posted a stupid comment on Instagram using the Pitstop Instagram, and the person liked the comment, so we move along.
You're wilding with the Pitstop account on Instagram.
No. Hey, this is something I watch from the one. I'm trying. If they come on the pod, yeah, just know I'll be there.
Are you commenting on that body pictures?
We said something, all right. I see you, Chris. Right.
Okay.
I see you, right?
Hey, real life, you know. I can't cut this part out. Right? Move on.
I'm gassing your king.
Do you, King? Innit? Shout out to you, King.
Anyway, Ferrari upgrades stink. We have rubbish suspension. Cardile, we're sending a horse's head to your bedroom. And Richard, he's your problem from next year.
Woo! Let's go.
He's got Martin, bro.
Yeah, he's got some Martin.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get an engine new as well, allegedly.
He's not my problem no more.
Hey, listen, if you can cook up a little something like you did. Wait, how long's Cardio been there for?
Years, man. He's been there for years. Since the Bernardo day, he's been there.
Oh, so he was involved with the 22 car, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, if you can cook a little something like that, I don't mind. I don't mind. We can create our own big three, you know what I mean? Cardeal, what's his name? Fellows, and I'm optimistic, bro. You know what I mean? Optimistic still. Might have to get rid of crack cocaine, maybe, but
Ferrari has to do everything they can to throw that bag at Newey, man. I'm sorry, like.
Nah, they broke.
2 weeks in a row.
What do you mean broke?
2 weeks in a row, and your what's it called? And your upgrades aren't working. That's horrendous, man.
Boy, they're not even getting new, you know.
That's what I said. They have to throw the bag at him.
He said he doesn't like
that Lewis Hamilton deal, 100 mil a year.
Okay, we got pizza, bro. We got pizza. It's fine.
He said he's lactose intolerant.
You get the gluten-free version.
He only wants roast, bro. So he wants roast and fish
I
chips.
need to move the factory to Enstone aside. The Alpine ain't using that factory clearly.
Boy, he's
Oh
for
no,
my
Ensto's cool, man.
party at this
Ensto's
point.
cool, man. Ensto's cool, man. It's very, man. That's the one, man. That's the one that we're using, man.
That team sucks.
No, we're not doing another Alpine session. Kwame just has to listen to the pod and just hold that.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold that, Kwame.
I can do a quick debrief, man. No, I hold you up. Like,
we spent enough time with him, man. We gave him enough
like,
airtime.
hold you up.
You know what I realized here? We spent way too much time talking
I
about
can't really,
it. We shouldn't be giving bums airtime.
I can't really try to defend it. That's the thing.
We should. Do you know why we should give bombers their time? Our best content is when we slander people.
True.
Such
It's true.
haters.
It's true. It's
Our
true.
best content is when we're talking about Mr. 104 wins, Mr. Sir Lewis Hamilton. That's our best content right there, man.
I say we big him up some more. I don't know, unless you want to go in a different direction.
I think we should. That's why we should end the episode.
I bigged him up. You man that joined late, big him up too.
I think hating Alpine is kind of boring, man. Like, that's the go right there, man. Like, we've been missing this for a long time, man. And it was script writing, man. It had to be, no wins since 2021. It had to be the 9th victory in Silverstone. He had to get. The way the strategy, he man. I was on my way back on the train. I was smiling.
I'm so tired of them all.
Showing teeth, man.
Stop me. That was me.
Oh my bad.
Yeah.
That was me.
So yeah.
It was because I unlocked my phone, yeah, and it was the video I made a comment on Instagram, innit? And it's just so bad.
Sorry, Kwame. I tried to hold it. It was Matt. I tried to hold it.
Yeah, sorry, Kwame. Yeah, I thought Mars was wilding again. Fuck it up.
It was Matt.
Sorry, that was
Oh
me.
my god.
I said what I said, but it was just such a joy to watch, man. Just such a composed weekend as well. My man beat, it was like trying to curse on him as well. My man beat that. Like, it was kind of in the stars, to be fair. When the top three was him, George, Fernando, and this, especially the weekend that the football team had. It just had to be, man. It just had to be. Lewis had to do it, man. I'm gassed, man. Because the season, I was thinking, is he washed? I didn't want to think out loud, but he brought home, man.
No. I'm muting your mic, bro. What's that, bruv, about his wash? We're doing celebration pod, yeah? And I'm talking about his wash. Come on, bro.
I'm not saying he's washed. I was saying earlier I was questioning, like, could he? But he's not. He's GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Kwame Wildin, son.
I told you. The thing is, I told you, man. Yeah, he's not washed. I said George is good. You guys didn't want to do the positive way of thinking about this. People want to do negativity. I told you, if you hype up George and then Blue starts smoking, man, we look even better. Even better.
No, George was getting beaten by a 40-year-old. That's all I care about.
I see that.
Yeah, George is a hold us still.
George was fighting for his life.
Ranch, I told you, bro. I told you yesterday. All them powers. I said Russell DNF to reduce your powers, bro.
Hello?
Now look what happened. I told you, bro.
I made my sacrifice,
Yeah, I told you, bro. But anyways, I'll let you speak on Lewis, yeah. Yeah, Mars just disappeared then. Well, he'll be back.
Okay, I don't know if I moved him or muted him. My bad.
Nah, I don't think you kicked him out. But,
Did you kick him
oh well.
out?
I don't know. Let's be focused.
Let's move on. It's getting late enough. But on Lewis, yeah. You see, what I'm gonna say is, yeah. You see that third stint, yeah, on them softs, yeah. I want beer drivers who are media with tire management or just media in general to watch that, yeah, and learn how to perform tire management when you're under the cosh, yeah. Because I know certain man, yeah, would have ripped up them softs within about 4 laps. Yeah. I'm not saying no names though. I don't snitch. I mean, stitches get stitches. No that shit. But yeah, you see them because my heart was beating. I don't know about you, man, but listen, if I had my watch on, yeah, let's have my heart rate on like 220 beats per minute, bro. I swear to God, because I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, oh no, Max is on the hards. He's ripping them to shreds. He's cooking. I'm seeing intervals, yeah. And it was pretty steady. I was like, oh, okay. Lewis is doing good. Then I was just thinking all these negative thoughts. I was just thinking, what if Lewis crashes? What if there's a mechanical DNF? What if Ricardo holds him up? I was thinking, Ricardo, if you hold him up, I was going to break the TV, bro. I was going to fly kick the TV, bro. Even if you hold him by 10th, would have fly kicked the TV. But when I seen him cross that, when I seen thingy, bro, listen, I would have kidnapped his whole Italian bloodline and everything, bro. I'm telling you, on guard on them, on Lil Jimmy and them, on following them. But yeah, that's stint on the soft share. That's a masterclass in time management, bro. It was a masterclass race from him anyway. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. But yeah, that's just, Kwame was saying, is he washed? Other people have been saying that too. I think he's beaten the wash allegations for the season at least. Because when it comes down to that real hoopers, he's still up there. Lewis has shown that at 39, you can ball out to your man, unlike a certain Portuguese individual who goes by the name of Homelander. But yeah, I digress.
Hey, listen.
And I know, not to be off topic, certain man, said they're gonna go to the World Cup in 2 years, but why has he got a weird case? Why is he still around?
Is he even allowed there, bro?
Hey.
You're saying the Portugal games will be in Canada and Mexico suddenly, and then I don't understand why.
Okay. All right.
Back in Lewis as well, actually. I just want to add as well, like the difference between him and Lando on the softs as well was night and day. Like the way Lando was constantly just losing time compared to Max, and Lewis was gaining. Like Richard was saying, he was scared. I was confident. Like I was seeing 3 seconds on the 3 laps. I'm like, Lewis has got this. I know Max was getting half second in, but I'm like, Lewis has just got this, man.
I think the point, it was like when I think it was an exciting race that overall I think this was one of the best races we've had in a long, I wouldn't even say in a long time, because we've had some good races this year. But this was consistently, you just never knew who was going to win, I think, at certain points, because at certain points it looked like Lando was going to win, certain points it looked like George was going to win, everywhere. And then it looked like points where Max could probably come and steal it. And I think this whole thing was just so good that he was sitting there and I was on the edge of my seat just waiting for it just to happen. You're counting down the laps, as I said. It's a long lap, but once I saw it hit lap 47 or 48, and Lewis was still 3 seconds ahead, I was like, yeah, we've got this, man. It was just just don't George it and crash out for no reason.
No, it's a very controlled and composed drive, honestly. Yeah. I'm speechless, man. I'm actually speechless, man. Like, just seeing them all back the years, man. I'm so glad and happy for it, man. This I was going to say is actually put up a good car, man. This is what happens. This is what happens, man.
Yeah, to be there. That's what it was.
Yeah, man. Make sure that Ferrari's pattern next year, bro.
Yeah,
Don't worry. I'll write my complaints. I will. Look, I need to pester Newey's wife, Move to Italy, bro. Come on, fam.
That's crazy.
This current Ferrari car is like Nigel Farage when he's talking about what he's going to do for the black community. Absolutely nothing.
Oh my God.
We need to wrap up, bro.
What the fuck?
We need to wrap up.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Hey, listen, man.
Oh my God, I'm so glad we're not monetized. Fuck you know.
Oh my God. If we're monetized, we'll be losing money.
Finished, man. It's 1 second.
Sponsors will be calling and asking for their money back.
Listen, I can't. That's what the man said. I just repeat what the man said.
I know the context as well,
Bro. So you said I got this podcast.
It's crazy.
It's Marks, man. He's wild, son.
Yeah, no, because Quintet's had it as well. I've done it.
Wait, my one today.
Yeah, Kwame's done it. I've been listening.
My one's been some howlers. Just it's been a minute. I did a pod. It's been a minute, so
I came and stuff.
You're a professional.
Hey, yo, what? Wait, who said? Kwame said what? You came?
Oh, what? Substitute. Sorry, man. That's a substitute.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Chris, you might still have to edit this, bro.
We're live, bro. There's no edit this. This is just we're just gonna sit there and just go. Yeah, we went a bit out of hand today. Like we're celebrating a bit too hard.
Nah, it's for the streets, man.
We're a bit excited, didn't it, man? Just seeing, that performance. That's all.
These adjectives are not good, bro.
Alright, man. I'll be real. Lewis Hamilton, 104 wins.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Listen. This is
two full seasons without a win.
I didn't. There was a point where I didn't think we were gonna ever see it again, but
Man.
this is why you don't ever stop believing, man. Always have faith. Always have faith.
I told the streets last week. I said on Twitter, I said, I've noticed the pattern, bro. It goes one driver, then it goes to the next one. Stay calm, and we got
I
it.
pray it never goes back to George, though.
Yeah. And we need to bring Bono with us to Ferrari as well, man. Oh my god!
If there's a Mercedes win, I pray it's always Lewis.
Listen, we don't acknowledge when other drivers win the races. It's just
we do. We do.
As I'm concerned,
that's only you, bro.
No. You know when Lewis win, we all win. When George win, I win. It's more fun that way. Is that I get my own little thing. You might could get. Is that when McLaren win? Yeah, like Kunema had to have that little moment in the sun. Sometimes you
nah, bro, you're sounding like Tyreek right now when Gasly does anything decent.
Yeah.
Bro, no, I don't want that, bro. I don't want you happy. I want you in pain.
No.
Wait, is Rancho allowed to be happy?
No, bro. The only time you should be happy is when Lewis wins, not when George wins. Fuck that. You should be in pain.
Because look, no, brother. You have to understand me. I am a hater of people. Everyone is miserable when George wins.
We know that.
When George wins, look at the timeline. There's no one happy. No one is happy. That gives me joy.
Hey, should I tell you the best part of today's win? There was no George Russell to be there celebrating P2 or P3. He didn't even get no points.
Look, he did. Look, the thing is, this George.
Like I told you, like Foden and Harry Kane, he ran from the grind.
Nah, man.
Man said he had water pressure in the rain, bro. What did you do to that car getting water pressure in the rain?
The car broke on him. It happens.
Nah, but he broke the car, man. Everybody was driving on the same track. He probably ran wide somewhere, hit the curbs crazy somewhere, and broke the water tank.
It happens. It's one thing where I am. The thing is, he did everything correctly. As in, he hung around. As soon as the race was done, he made his way over to Lewis, gave the congratulations. So all of the bad vibes, all of the weirdo George haters can stay calm. Like you can enjoy the DNF, but don't talk crap about his character. Stay calm.
You know what the best part of this when I sleep tonight? You know what the best? You know the time I'm gonna be. You know when you sleep and you smile in your dream, yeah. It's gonna be. You know what's gonna be playing in my head when that happens? George retired the car.
Yeah, but then see, this is why last week was special to me. Cause I got to sit. I was just there going.
He didn't even deserve that, bro.
I know you's coked up as well, man. Don't lie to me, bro.
Yeah, bro, I was powered by the Holy Spirit. I was floating in church. I said, yeah, I'm in church. The prayers are hitting different. The preaching's hitting different.
You slapped four bills down, yeah? Mad.
Crazy.
Ranch, you got like that, yeah? So not okay.
No, I do not. I'm broke, bruv. I eat cheese and tomato sandwiches at work, bruv. No money in my bank account, bro. If you're looking for me for money, you're asking the wrong person.
Richard's crazy. Pocket watching your fellow man. Wow.
No. Never that, bro. Come on, bro.
Nah.
We all don't get flued out like you.
Pause. Wait, what?
Yeah, another one for you, man.
What? Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't know where you're getting this information from, my G. But I'm in,
Is it bad
I'm
when
in
people-
Toronto, bro. I've not left Toronto for a year. Still here, bro. No one's flying anybody.
Okay,
Damn.
okay.
Shit crazy.
We're watching closely. If we see Kunle's outside of Canada, yeah, we'll let you know.
Nigga, I'm
Yeah,
broke. Man. We're living in an economic crisis, man. No one's flying anywhere. It's
Is
crazy.
that because you know him or no?
No. There's certain men who are flying all over the shop, but we will not disclose their business.
Not Kwame.
No,
going
I
black.
just
Not
I just
Kwame
want to
going
know if
black when we're
Sid,
talking about flying everywhere. Bro. I see you, Young King. I see you.
passport, bro.
Passport, bro. I say I can't relate.
Man's linking the German things with Casamigos in hands, bro. He's a crazy hoot, bro.
What? And he's
In the-
ringing the bell
Germany.
and he come to him. God damn. Hey, fair
Hey,
enough,
Chris, are
Bombs.
you rounding up, man? Are we still talking?
Yeah. Let's wrap up. Okay. Well, thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next month because I'm busy. And yeah, peace.
Now, before we go, guys, don't forget, please look for those donation links for Grenada. Look for anywhere you live, Grenada, Jamaica. If it's money you're donating, please donate. If you're looking for assisting, with clothes, with items, please do that. That's what we do for each other. That's the community. So yeah, and big ups everyone, and love and best wishes to people going through these times.
Oh, my love.
Agreed.
Now you can round up.
Wait. Oh yeah, don't forget to follow us on all the
Yes,
socials
say bye,
and
Raj. God damn, nigga.
Bye, Raj. Come on, you're the host.
I'm not gonna think. Let's wrap up, man. I'm tired, bro. It's been a long day.
All right, big up Lewis Hamilton.
Big up Lewis.
Big up
104 win.
Big up.
104.
No safety.
Brap. Big 4-4, no safety.